What's up, y'all? So the first thing we're going to do is prime our face, moisturize and prime our face. I'm going to be using the Pond's Nourishing Moisturizing Cream. And I have combination skin, which means that I get oily in my T-zone. So what I like to do is put a majority of the moisturizer like on my cheeks, and then I'll take like the residual and put that down my nose and my forehead. So we're going to use the MAC Prep and Prime Skin Base Visage. And this is one of the most important steps when you're doing your makeup, just to achieve that flawless airbrush finish. Feeling for pores, try to mask those imperfections before you put the foundation on. Next, we're also going to prime our eyelids, and I'm going to use the e.l.f. Shadow Lock Eyelid Primer. And this is definitely one of my best primers. One of my favorite, let me say that. The Urban Decay eyeshadow primers are really awesome too. Just use your finger to spread it out. You can absolutely use a brush. If you're working with clients, I would probably use a brush, just because it'll be a little bit more gentler on their eyelids. Since we are going to do a dark smoky eye, we're going to do our eyes first, and then we're going to move to our face. So what I'm going to do next is my eyebrows, and I'm just going to use my NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I'm just going to use a spoolie to brush out my hairs. Now we're going to do a smoky eye today. It's kind of like a trial run for the makeup that I want to do for my birthday. So it's one of the options that I may go with. But the dilemma is I still haven't figured out what I'm wearing. So if you guys have any suggestions on any websites or anything like that, just hit me up in the comment section below and leave your suggestions. And I'm just gonna extend it, the eyebrow with the tail. And for the longest time, I had the weirdest, I'll say it myself, I had the weirdest looking eyebrows, and I couldn't figure out why. And it's because I never added a tail to my eyebrows. I never added a tail. And I noticed that once I started actually adding a tail, they started coming along. I do like eyebrow gel. I wouldn't say it's something that I feel like I absolutely need every time. But I know if I'm going to go somewhere where I know I'm going to be like sweating, I probably will opt to use a gel, just so that I know my brows can really like stay in place, like really lock in place. But it's not something that I grab for every time I do my brows. Or it's one of those products where if I run out of it, I'm not in a rush to go get a refill. Now we're done with that, and we're going to move on to concealing our brows. So I'm using the NYX Conceal, Correct, and Contour palettes. I'm like hitting pan already. I feel like this is, I go through this so much. And this is the Deep palette. Deep. Yeah, this is their Deep palette. Or what are some fall looks that you guys want to see? I know I have some in mind. Like some Halloween ones, of course, definitely. I love playing in my body paint. what other type of looks do you guys want to see? We're just going to blend that out with our Real Techniques Beauty Blender. Next, we're going to start with our shadow, and I believe I'm going to use about 4, maybe 5, including the brow bone highlight, 5 shadows in all. I'm going to first go in with this pretty caramel shade. You see, I've already hit the pan how much I love this dang on shade, but it's the NYX Love in Paris palette, and we're just going to go and use this as our transition. So really, I'll call this a base in this instant. This matte orange shadow in the corner. Swirl my brush, and I'm going to put this a little bit below the transition color. Like I was putting the transition color all up here, I'm going to just go a little bit lower and place this orange. It's a pretty simple look, but it's truly, truly dramatic. Anytime you're using dark colors, it just brings drama to the eyes. Going back in. And I want the orange to be subtle, but I still want you can tell, oh yeah, that's orange, you know? You really want to get as much product in your transition as possible, or make sure you get as much as you want, because once you start adding the dark colors and start to blend, you don't want it looking muddy. So you have to blend this out and add as much as you want before you add the dark color. I'm just going to go to that. We are going to go in with NYX Jumbo Pencil in Black Bean. And put that on our lids. Making sure to get all the way down to our lash line. We got a little bit lower lash line, but it's okay. And this is just a base, because we're going to use I'm going to be using a dark blue, but not like a black blue, you know. This black bean is just to darken the look. So I'm just going to go in with a synthetic blending brush and blend that black out. And I'm going to start to blend this up. But it won't go too far because I'm only putting it on the lid, and I'm really not going to take the brush past the crease. The product will move by itself. You really don't have to move your brush past your crease. Now this blue that I'll be using, it's going to be this blue. As you see, I did depot all of my Wet n Wild palettes, but it's going to be this blue. Take that with a flat shadow brush and place this all on the lid. Making sure I'm really packing it on. This blue is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if I just love blue because I love blue, or if it's like a birth month type thing. I don't know, but oh my gosh. And this look is kind of like the Kim Kardashian eye look, but it's a little more smoky. And I'm just taking that same blending brush and just wiping off the excess with the paper towel. Relieving the brush in the crease and just doing windshield wiper movements. Side to side, side to side. And that's about as far as I want that blue to go. So I'm going to take off any excess product and go back in and just blend out that harsh line. And I took the extra product off of the brush so that when the brush goes up my eye, the product really doesn't travel with it. That's it. Now we're gonna move to the bottom lash line. I'm gonna take the NYX jumbo pencil in milk, and I'm just gonna line my lower lash line. I'm gonna take this Real Techniques small accent brush. And I'm going to take that same orange that I put in my I look so crazy right now. I'm going to take that same orange that I put in my transition, and I'm going to put this closest to my lash line. Now I'm gonna go in with the same blue that's on my lids and smudge out that orange with the blue. Now we're gonna go in with our MAC Long Nourishing Waterproof Foundation in NC 45. And we're just going with the synthetic flat top brush.
I like to work with this foundation in sections because it does set pretty quick. We're going to go and be extra careful near our eyes. And afterwards, then we're going to go on with beauty blender, just to make sure everything is nice and even. That's what we want, right? Wear foundation, might as well have even skin. You want to wear foundation instead of spotchy skin. But by all means, if all you have is like a flat top synthetic brush, it will work totally fine. So we're just going to really blend it and blend everything out.
I'm going to pack that on. Okay. the infamous tree. It looks more like a hangman. Now it really looks like a hangman. Add that. We're just gonna add a little line because that is kind of was dark for me. It's dark for me. And that's like a softer brown. Get it sprayed up and go in and blend. And then fix that because it really should have been done after we did all of this, but it's okay. I'm going to use my Midnight Banana Powder to set my highlighted area, and I'm going to use my Black Radiance Mahogany Pressed Powder to set my contoured area. Now, eyelashes on, we're just going to go and reapply that beautiful blue to our bottom lash. Actually, you know what? I want to sweep this off first, because if we go and apply it and I sweep it off again, I'm kind of going to be mad at myself. So we're just going to dust this off. I just love that powder. It just blurs everything. My gosh. Pores, where are you? Where have you gone? I don't even care. And I'm going to be using the NYX matte lipstick in Sable. I'm going to take this Jordana eyebrow pencil since I can't locate any of my lip liners. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. If you love this tutorial, please like, subscribe, and absolutely comment. I really want to know what looks you guys want to see. Like I said, this will be one of the first options that I had for my birthday, so I'll try to upload the others like maybe the day after each upload is posted, so I can hear you guys' suggestions, because I don't know. And don't forget to leave the websites for the dress. But this is the look. Thanks for watching. Bye.